Sacsayhuaman means the place where the hawk is satiated. Extend over 3,000 hectares on a hill surrounded by mountains. Is located 2 kilometers north, Cusco, around 3,700 sea level. It retained 40% of its old structure nowadays, and it has stones that weighed up to 125 tons, as we will be able to see in this video. The Spanish name it fortress because of its military aspect. So there are theories that it was used as a fortress or ceremonial center or a power plant due to its shape, due to its building design. If we see here, we will be able to observe the megalithic stone pieces, one on top of the other, melting like if they were glue, so that there's no chance, not even for a page of paper, to slip in. This one is a huge stone piece, as we can see. It's one of the biggest there, and it is said, the locals said, that they were brought, the nearest area is like 40 to 60 kilometers away from the center. There are other boulders like these ones, which are like even 4 meters high, and these ones are the ones that is easily to think that they weighed 100 tons. Just like that, we can see also the erosion, the pass of time in some of them, and appreciate this uneven pattern, this unique, amazing culture of the Incas and pre-Incas used to apply in their building structures. In a zigzag snake shape, the walls were built along the way in Sacsayhuaman. There are 2 chincanas or tunnels or underground caves in Sacsayhuaman. The smallest is 15 meters and the largest has the entrance in the north. Many people try to find the end of it without success, and it is also believed that it leads to Coricancha, the temple of the sun. As we continue walking through the entire megalithic area, we find structures like this one that looks like an amphitheater, but is not. It's just something that we still don't know what was the use for. It's an enigma. We can see also this famous snake engraved in the walls with boulder stones like what we can see here. We can clearly see the head and part of the body that extends along the wall, giving us a clue of who were the ones who built this and what was important for them as a reptilian force of creation. We can appreciate how well and how linear are some cuts, how precise and well put together these walls and these stones are to one another. As I mentioned, defying physics, using shapes and forms and cuts and angles that doesn't have any sense nowadays for knowledgeable people in the matter. And as I said, when we go on the top of Sacsayhuaman, we will see this on the ground, which look like this from above, from the heavens, which is clearly a station, a power plant, an area used for technical, industrial, celestial reasons or purposes, because it has chambers and rooms that has no explanation nowadays at all for any ceremonial or ritualistic reason. We can see boulders like that with this kind of crazy angles, even rocks and stones that bend to fit angles and curves like these ones, like if they were gum, like if they were so soft back in time when they were being built that they were able to fold those boulders just like nothing. And that's something we can appreciate everywhere in the Inca Empire, like this kind of angles, these kind of doorways, these geometrical trapezoidal doorways. This one is facing east, as we can see here is the door of the sun. Mastering folding rocks like this one, as well as linear cuts like this one, very well done. Define physics with those kind of angles and shapes out of what we can understand how to do nowadays. Also, we can see this kind of formations and structures that we would be able to think they are water channels, but if you see the detail and fine work being done a long time ago, when they were supposed not to have technological devices to be able to carve long channels in such a good detail like that, just live in this modern society wondering about its magnificence, about its technological wisdom and knowledge, in harmony with the stars. Follow me for more ancient wisdom and spiritual content.